Next on Worcester News tonight, a career criminal faces a judge after leading police on a car chase through multiple towns. Plus, the Festival of Lights is underway on the Worcester Common Oval. We take you there to get a look at the holiday festivities. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brittany Schaefer. After more than a 12-hour hunt to find a man who got away after an early morning chase and carjacking, police made the arrest Thursday night. Massachusetts State Police troopers and Worcester police officers took Donald Foy into custody after another chase which ended in a foot pursuit on the roof of a building. Friday, the 28-year-old faced a judge. Our Chandler Walsh was in court today. She joins us live now with more. Chandler.
Brittany, Donald Foy appeared visibly upset in court today. He's facing more than a dozen charges. And after a day-long search Thursday, a nearby business caught his arrest on camera. Surveillance video catches the moment Donald Foy was arrested on top of the roof of Worcester Auto Center.
They were forced to wrestle him to the ground, at which time one of the officers had to use their taser to subdue him.
The cops literally for 2 hours stomped me out and kept tasing me to wake me back up. Stomp me out, stop me out, tase me, stomp me out.
Foy, who prosecutors say is a career criminal, led police on a pursuit early Thursday morning. Prosecutors say police searched for him for several hours after the pursuit and obtained a warrant for his arrest. Barber Toka Legacy was in Main Event Barbershop when Foy was caught Thursday night.
All of a sudden, I just see all these blue lights, one after the other. It's probably like at least 20 police cars or more.
Police say Foy crashed into several cruisers, then crashed into the auto center's gate.
Couldn't go any further. He got out of that vehicle and he ran from the police.
Foy appeared in court Friday bruised and cut, facing 21 charges from Thursday morning's pursuit, including armed carjacking, assault with a dangerous weapon, and stolen vehicle. State police say the chase went from Webster to Worcester, at times driving on the wrong side of the highway. They say Foy then forced another driver out of his vehicle.
Held that man at gunpoint, ordered him from the vehicle, threw him to the ground, and stole the vehicle and fled.
Foy's attorney says he was never properly identified for all charges.
It does appear that there was no identification of my client by the alleged victim of the carjacking.
Now, Foy was only arraigned on charges from Thursday morning's pursuit. He's being held without bail and will be back in court for a dangerousness hearing in December. At that time, he'll be arraigned on new charges from last night's pursuit, including attempted murder. Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
Turning now to the weather, temperatures staying mild Friday, but are expected to drop tonight. And for hundreds at the Festival of Lights tree lighting, it could be a bit chilly. Let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Kelly for more.
For a change, a system coming over us is weakening right now, but there's a lot more energy upstream, one after another storm coming in off the Pacific. These two are going to combine and soak us tomorrow after midnight, tomorrow night, really, Sunday morning. Outside, this little bit of rain and snow pretty much evaporating as it comes down. A raindrop or a snowflake on the windshield this evening dries up. Little frost or ice around tomorrow morning as the sun comes up. 7 o'clock. It's about 27 degrees. The temperature is not going to go up too much. There's not a lot of wind, but it is going to tend to come in from the north and then the northeast. High temperature 35 to 40, so another cool day, but it's completely sunny during the early and mid-afternoon. Then the clouds come in after the sun goes down. It's about freezing. Rain and snow still not in the picture at 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Rain or maybe a little bit of snow, then rain early Sunday, and it gives way to a warming trend briefly late Sunday into Monday, and then more cold in the 10-day forecast in a few minutes.
The city of Worcester kicking off the holiday season tonight with its annual Festival of Lights celebration. Thousands are expected to gather on the Common for what the city says is their biggest event of the year. Our Olivia Lemon joins us live now from downtown with more on tonight's festivities. Olivia?
Yeah, you know, Brittany, they say it's the most wonderful time of the year, and you can definitely see that tonight with all of the festivities happening on the Common. Just a couple minutes ago, we had Worcester Public Schools singing some carols to us. Joining us now is Superintendent Maureen Bonenda to talk a little bit more about those students who were performing.
Yes, it was such a great night tonight. We had 3 of our schools performing, Rice Square, Burncoat Prep, and Burncoat High School. And for our students, they were so excited. They were waiting in City Hall. So excited, talking to each other. Can't wait to get out and to perform. And it just shows that how important music is and also how important it is to share with our community. So it's been a great night, and the children are very excited to be here and to have been invited to this Festival of Lights for the Worcester and for the Worcester Public Schools.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And this is one of those events that kind of takes quite a bit of time and prep work going into it. We caught up with the preppers earlier today to talk about all the work that they did. Worcester crews are hard at work Friday, setting up for the city's annual Festival of Lights celebration.
It takes a couple of days, really, to get the common ready, to start setting up the lights. But really, it's a full day leading up to the opening of it.
The city's Amy Peterson says it's their largest event of the year. They are expecting 4,000 to 5,000 people to attend.
We work closely with the Worcester Police. In public safety. We've communicated to all of our neighbors and the property owners. A lot of them are actually involved in the festivity.
Nearby businesses like the Beer Garden say they are bringing in extra staff tonight to help serve the influx of customers.
We always staff up. We anticipate obviously a little more business than might be normal, particularly for that time of the day.
General Manager Seamus Caffrey says it's a great event to bring people out to check out all the new things in the city, including the Beer Garden, which opened in September.
Certainly a benefit to bring people into the area and bring people downtown. This way everybody's able to kind of show off the best that they have to offer, but also, really kind of builds a really great community.
Tonight's celebration includes a visit from the World Series trophy, ice skating, live performances, and of course, the tree lighting.
So there's a lot of activities and festivities for people of all ages.
And you heard Amy Peterson mention all the safety measures they are taking to make sure all of these hundreds of thousands of people here on the Common are safe. Right now we can see the Worcester Mounted Patrol Unit, even the neighborhood response teams are here keeping an eye on everyone to make sure the events here at the Oval are safe. At the Worcester Common, Olivia Lemon, Worcester News Tonight.
Looks like a lot of fun down there. Thank you, Olivia. Well, it was a faulty Christmas ornament to blame for a 2-alarm fire in North Brookfield Thursday. The Spencer Fire Department tweeting out this picture of what's left of the tree after it went up in flames. Fire officials say the flames were contained to the living room, but the home was badly damaged. Spencer Fire also reminding everyone to water your trees every day and to make sure you use proper lights and decorations. Good Chemistry in Worcester is awarded the city's first retail marijuana license. The dispensary opened for medical sales in August. The approval was the last local confirmation needed. Now the retailer needs final approval from the Cannabis Control Commission. Our Rosalind Flaherty has more. Rosalind?
Brittany, it was approved by the city's License Commission, who says they're impressed by Good Chemistry's resume.
Good Chemistry is given the green light by the city to be the first dispensary in Worcester to sell recreational marijuana. They still need approval from the state's Cannabis Control Commission.
Benefits Worcester by the tax revenue. It also helps people that are in need of it.
The Colorado-based company received the go-ahead Thursday. Walter Shea is a member of the city's License Commission who approved the deal. He says there are conditions included to avoid a repeat of traffic issues Leicester saw when Cultivate opened for recreational marijuana.
There is a plan in place. If there's overcrowding traffic-wise, they'll shuttle into Union Station, use shuttle buses back and forth.
City Councilor Gary Rosen says he's glad Good Chemistry is opening for recreational sales, but is concerned about parking and overcrowding, since the shop is located in the Canal District.
I look at Good Chemistry on Harrison Street and I just wonder, where are we going to put all these cars? There's not a lot of parking in the area. There are other businesses.
Rosen says it's something the City Council will discuss. Meanwhile, Shea says Good Chemistry will pay an annual fee to the city of $120,000, and there will also be a 3% tax.
It will also help in the neighborhood aspect in where it's located. They'll be a good neighbor to the city.
Now again, the company still needs approval by the Cannabis Control Commission, and they could open for recreational sales in the spring. Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
North High School hosts the district's annual Youth and Drugs Conference Friday. The event provides educators, police, and the community necessary information on teens and substance abuse. There were 6 different presentations ranging from an update on the recreational marijuana law to data and trends of families impacted by substance abuse. Safety Director Rob Pizzella says the conference couldn't have come at a better time with the recent approval of marijuana shops in the city.
There's a cry out there for more education. In particular now, we're in the middle of an opiate epidemic. We have retail marijuana establishments showing up in our communities. Here in Worcester, we have up to 15 pot shops that are eligible to come into our city. And so that's our major concern. We want to get that information out and let people be prepared to know that we have interventions and supports in place should we need them for teenagers.
In the data, the Department of Public Health shared alcohol is the most commonly used substance in teens. U.S. Army Master Sergeant Bill Key has been on tour in the Middle East for 11 months. His family back home in central Massachusetts were waiting for his return, but for his 2 granddaughters, it was a complete surprise to see their papa at school today. It's a day Ayla and Bailey Key will always remember. Friday, their grandfather, U.S. Army Master Sergeant Bill Key, surprised them at school. He'd been deployed in Kuwait for almost a year.
It was just amazing. I loved how he just came in, and I just instantly knew that that was my papa.
I was anxious to see them. I just told them how much I loved them and missed them, and they said the same to me.
Key has been in the Army for 30 years and has served multiple tours in the Middle East. The Master Sergeant was surprised himself when he was given a Quilt of Valor from the Quilt of Valor Foundation.
I think that's awesome. I'm familiar with that organization, and I think just probably about every serviceman or veteran that comes by tries to support them. They do wonderful things. I never thought I would be the recipient of one.
The twins' mother, Amanda Hernandez, says it was an emotional moment seeing her father walk through the doors.
For my girls to be surprised is just so special. I teared up so much because it's hard. He's been gone, and we love our family and worry about our family. And there's still soldiers fighting out there, and you know, people easily forget the war's still happening.
Key says he's hopefully home for good now, and as for his future plans,
getting reconnected with family, that's it.
He was finally back.
Key says today he had deja vu because back in 2005, he surprised his daughter returning from deployment as well. The annual Shrewsbury Street Santa Pub Crawl is taking place this weekend. More than 20 restaurants and bars are participating. The event invites people to wear Santa suits and tacky Christmas sweaters, all while raising money for the Worcester County Food Bank. Tickets are $25 each, and it comes with a free beer ticket, event t-shirt, and food samples. The crawl will begin at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday.